First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from the Superdome. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
On the ground, here's the rookie out of Arkansas. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And the Saints.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down
at the 45-yard line.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
On the move, past the 40. Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. That is a big gainer for the Saints. That goes for 58.
First down and goal to go.
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Saints have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 29-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and Tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Second down. Jackson out to his right, taking off. It is a big gain for Arizona. Pickup of 46 yards.
46 yards.
That's about as electric as it gets for the quarterback position. There's just frankly not a lot of guys in the league that are capable of making such a play. You could see when he turned into a runner, there was an extra gear in there, and he was all said and done. He sets up first down.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards.
A loss of 2.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now, this looks like a design run. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. Here's Jackson to the goal line and in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Arizona.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Pablo 18, Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, it's Miller. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Milrow. That is caught at the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and good. Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Cardinals 7. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
To number 26.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and a yard. Jackson. That's to the rookie, DeAndre Lambert-Smith. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll get about half as they need it. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Now a give to Barkley, running right, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 37-yard
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's 3rd and 4. A quick throw on Raphael is complete, and he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on first down. It's out to Andrews as they set up the screen. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
On first down, it's Milrow. High throw over the middle, that's taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos. Get it? Get it?
Throwing is Milrow. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, Saints.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. What a... Way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30. And another first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 5.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. In motion is Hunter. That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Cardinals.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Jackson up top again. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this one's ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
This one caught at the 4. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Trevor McMillan. Touchdown, Arizona. For McMillan, career touchdown number 1 for the first-round pick from Arizona. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will even the score. It's now 21-all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cougar 19, Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
Intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over first and 10.
To these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Jackson now. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
Oh, we're ready.
Here's second and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. flush to his right. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could. But the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 24-21 lead.
Saints 21.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Final moments of this first half. Kicking with the lead now as this one is in the air. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the Cardinals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Nice shot. Good shot. 180. Nice shot. 180. Nice shot.
In motion comes Andrews. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Cam Little to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This return on the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Quick, ready?
Now it's Jackson. That'll be taken in by Barker. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
On the pickup.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 30.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
Like, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because the quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
This is part 2. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this. And his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Makes the score Cardinals 31, Saints 21.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, break. Get it. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Mustang 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
2nd and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Milroe. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Arizona will take his first time out. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
On the jump. Go. Ready, ready.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Panther 11. Panther 18. Pioneer.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Hey, smash. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Milroe. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Saints first down.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Makes the score Cardinals 31, Saints 28.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stashing at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
2nd and 10. Now Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
3rd and short, Jackson. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. A gain of 5. First down, Arizona.
Now, Jackson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's 2nd down. In motion is Hunter. Jackson now on 2nd down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A loss of 7
D.J. Jones working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
20-yard line.
Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60, 19, Dragon 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now Milrow. A high throw over the middle. That's taken in.
26 yards.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That one good for 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Mike, ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob.
Milrow. No one open. He'll drop to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Saints.
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
39-yard line.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle loss.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it. Incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
He's got his man. Complete to Ironman. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Saints.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. You know what? Calls the play, breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up.
18, run.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
ETN. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll drop to throw. On the move left. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Makes the score Saints 35, Cardinals 31. Cam Little to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.